I'm going to make my own pan and tilt mechanism to go on the top of here, which is going to take quite a while, but don't care. So I've got some plywood, but quite a bit of this actually. It's quite cheap really. I don't know what thickness it is, but anyway, I'm going to cut a piece out to go on the top there, and I'm also going to cut a piece to go on the bottom, it's the back. That's just for strengthening really, just to make sure it's nice and rigid. So I'm going to cut one of those out now. I've done the bottom and the back pieces. What I'm going to do next is, I don't really know. I think I'm going to have two rails on the side here. Now the one thing I want to happen is, I want this to be mounted in such a situation whereby if I pan and tilt down like this, I can still see out of the bottom. I don't know how I'm going to do it. I may have to put, I don't know. Or I may just stick it right on the front there. With the pan and tilt obviously. Don't know. I've made a crude, I don't know if it's crude, it's not finished yet. So I've got the bottom plate, I've got the back plate. I've got two uprights here, which are going to go on there. And then my pan and tilt, simple is the best with pan and tilt I reckon. So I've got a GWS 360 pan servo, and then the tilt servo is a high-tech HS65MG I think, like that. And it does work very well. The only thing is, these GWS servos, they don't centre properly, but it doesn't really matter. So there you go, that's done. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to figure out how I'm going to attach it. I've glued these two pieces together. So that now goes on there. I've also made the, what's this, the pan. Mounted the pan motor, which is going to fit on there. Roughly like that. That piece there is going to be for a bolt, because I don't like these magnets to hold all that weight down. I really don't. So I'm going to bolt it probably as well. So that's going to go on there. I've got a piece of plywood to cover the top there, and then that is going to go onto there with that on it. Oh, I'll try and get it in bloody shot. There you go. So that's how it's all going to hopefully fit and work. I think I'll cover the top just to make it, I'll put something on the front here as well. There you go. Done it, sort of. So what I've got to do now is glue it on. I've also put a hatch on here, magnetic hatch, because it's a shame having all that, well, there's not that much space in there. So now I'm going to glue that on there. I've got to put a handle or something on there so as I can lift it, little catch, whatever. So that's going to go on there, and then that's going to go on there, and it's all done. I've only been on it 2 days. Right, I'm going to glue it in place. Done. sort of. I've still got to wire the run cam up and attach it. I've got to attach. I think I'm just going to attach the cradle, because I'm only going to use the run cam on here, nothing else. So I can permanently attach that to that. As you've already seen, this is my pan and tilt mech, or pod, whatever. So what I've got to do is, I've got to feed wires. I'm going to feed them through the back underneath. I've cut a hole here, ready for the wires to go through. I'm also going to use one of these ZTW BECs. These are a 10 amp BEC, which I'm going to put inside here. So the only wires visible were just those two. Yay! Well, after messing around for, I don't know, about an hour, maybe two, I've got the pan and tilt working. The only thing is, it is going to be noisy, well, not noisy, juddery. I know that. The only way I can do it is start putting resistors on the servos or something. But yeah, it works. And I know it's slow, but that's how I want it. So that's it. It's also charging the run cam as well. Here's the finished product, which I'm quite happy with. Actually, I'm over the moon with it. So in here there's the BEC. Now the BEC on there controls the two servos for pan and tilt, and that's all that does. And also the power which comes in at the back here, which I still haven't, I've not finished that connector. So that goes to obviously the main frame. So there you go. There's my pan and tilt. As per the consensus, I said I'd do it, and I am going to do it. So I've painted the canopy, whatever you want to call it, this piece already, and I'm going to paint this whole lot red. That colour. Well, that's got to have another coat, yeah. Here we go. As you've already seen, as you've already dog shit. I've made or I've modified the cable that you get with the run cam, because by default it comes out the side. I don't want it coming out the side, I want it coming straight out the back. So that goes in there now. So what I'm going to start doing now is making the pan and tilt for the top. Oh, where else would it be, you dickhead?